Thank you so much. I keep on falling. And I love with the youth. Sometimes I love you. Sometimes you make me blue. Sometimes I feel good. At times I feel used. Loving you, darling, makes me so confused. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. I never felt this way. How do you give me so much pleasure? Cause me so much pain. Yeah. Just when I did, taking my back with a fool. I stood falling back in love with you. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. Oh, I never felt this way. How do you give me so much pleasure? Cause me so much pain. And just when I think taking all back with a fool, I stop falling back in love with you. I keep on falling even out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. I'm falling even out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. Way that I love you. You Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Fire like a beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I, we're diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star I see, vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away, one right away. At first sight, I felt the energy of summer rain. I saw the light inside shine bright tonight. You and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I do so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. 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 Come rise to the universe as we will shine and maybe feel the warmth will never die. We're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star I see, vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. Full of diamonds in the sky. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I felt the life inside shine bright tonight. You and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I do so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. 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 So shine bright tonight. You and I, you're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I do so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh, shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. So shine bright tonight. You and me, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I do so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. 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 all things define what's within, and I've been there before. That life's so boring, so full of the superficial. Some people want it all. I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, babe. If I got it, you, babe. Some people want diamond rings. Some just want everything. Everything is nothing. If I ain't got you, yeah. Some people search for a fountain. Promises forever young. Some people eat each other all day. That's the only way to prove you love them. And leave the world on a silver platter. And what good would it be? No one to share, no one who truly cares for me. Some people want it all. I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby. If I got it, you, baby. Some people want diamond rings. Some just want everything. Everything is nothing. I ain't got you. Some people want it all. I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby. If I got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings. Some just want everything. Everything is nothing. If I ain't got you, yeah. I got you with me, baby. Some people want it all. I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby. If I got it, you, baby. Some people want diamond rings. Some just want everything. Everything means nothing. If I ain't got you. This is a song about unconditional love. I will love you without condition. I will love you without a million. Even when your friends are gone, I left you on. I will love you when the party's empty. I will love you when you're not so strong. I will love you even if you can't see right from wrong. Even though you broke my heart, and I lay here in the dark, tears rolling down my face, flowing from my heart. I will never leave your side, ride or die, right here till the end, my lover, my friend. I'll be there when you're at your best, till your bright days and the dark. I'll be there when it's the coldest, to keep you warm. I will love you even when you can't love me the way I love you. Oh, And when you think it's over, I'll be right there next to you. Even though you broke my heart, and I lay here in the dark, tears rolling down my face, flowing from my heart. I will never leave your side, ride or die, right here till the end, my lover, my friend. Takupenda bila masharti, takupenda bila hata wakikuacha pekee marafiki. Takupenda tu ikiwa tupu, ukiishiwa nguvu, ukishindwa kubainisha mazuri kwa mabaya, hata ukinivunja moyo na nilale gizani, machozi usoni yanatoka moyoni. Sitawacha ukavu wako, kufa kupenda wangu milele, rafiki mpenzi. Takupenda wakati wa shida, katika panda shuka na nyakati za kipupwe, kukupa kiangazi. Takupenda hata zile nyakati utanipenda mimi, oh, ukidhani imeisha nitakuwa kando yako, hata ukinivunja moyo na nilale gizani, machozi usoni yanatoka moyoni. Sitawacha ubavu wako, kufa kupona wangu milele, rafiki mpenzi. Hata ukinivunja moyo anilale gizani, chozi usoni yanatoka moyoni. Sitawacha ubavu wako, kufa kupona wangu milele, rafiki mpenzi. Oh, 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 hata ukinivunja moyo anilale gizani, machozi usoni yanatoka moyoni. Sitawacha ubavu wako, kufa kupona wangu milele, rafiki mpenzi. Even though you broke my heart and I lay here in the dark, tears rolling down face, flowing from my heart. I will never leave your side, ride or die, right here till the end, my lover, my friend. Right here till the end, my lover, my friend. All the strong, beautiful women in the house, I hope you join me for this song. And all the men who support women as well. Are you gonna join me to sing this song? Are you gonna join me? Somebody say, strength of a woman. Strength of a woman. Hey, how many strong women do we have in the house? How many strong women do we have in the house? Somebody say, strength of a woman. Strength of a woman. All right, I want you to help me, and the word you'll be saying is strength of a woman. So amazing how this world was made. I wonder if God is a woman. Picture if you would what life would be. Ain't much thing without a woman. She's the constant wind that fills my sail. Oh, that woman. With her smile and her charm, it's just too hard to resist. What a woman. Hey, hey, she'll put a smile upon your face and take you to a higher place. So don't you underestimate. Now you come in. What? Hey. Strength of a woman. Okay, let's start from the top so that you guys can come in. So amazing how this world was made. I wonder if God is a woman. Picture if you would what life would be. Ain't much thing without a woman. She's the constant wind that fills my sails. Oh, that woman. With her smile and her charm, it's just too hard to resist. What a woman. Hey, hey, hey. She'll put a smile upon your face and take you to a higher place. So don't you underestimate. What? I didn't hear you. What? Okay, one more time. Maybe the band can go. She'll put a smile upon your face and take you to a higher place. So don't you underestimate. Woke up this morning, got a pretty scent of a woman. Picture if you would what life would be. Ain't much thing without a woman. She can nag and be a constant pain. Oh, that woman. With her hips and her lips, it's just too hard to resist. What a woman. Hey, hey, she'll put a smile upon your face and take you to a higher place. So don't you underestimate. What? Strength of a woman. Tender lips that so sweet. Such an angel when we meet. Such an angel when we meet. God bless the wings beneath her feet. She can take you on a high, be a comfort when you cry. If you look into her eyes, you see the All right, let's take the bridge again. Tender lips that sound so sweet, such an angel when we meet, such an angel when we meet. God bless the wings beneath her feet. She can take you on a high, be a comfort when you cry. And if you look into her eyes, you see the strength of a woman, the strength of a woman. She'll put a smile upon your face and take you to a higher place. So don't you underestimate what? Hey, strength of a woman. She'll put a smile upon your face and take you to a higher place. So don't you underestimate. Let me hear you. The strength of a woman indeed. Strength of a woman. Thank you so much. Yes. Now this is for natural women. Looking out on the morning rain, I used to feel uninspired. And when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, my life was so unkind, but you're the key to my peace of mind. You make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. Hey, when my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim me. I didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss helped me name it. Now I'm no longer doubtful of what I'm looking for. And if I make you happy, I don't need to do more. You make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. Hey, oh, what you done to me, it makes me feel so good inside. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I just wanna be close to you. You make me feel so alive. You make me feel, you make me feel, wow. You make me feel like a natural woman. You make me feel, you make me feel, wow. You make me feel like a natural woman. Yeah. Ah. You make me feel well. You make me feel like a natural woman. Yeah. This next song is called Jabulani, and it's a song that comes from one of the countries in Africa. Jabulani means to rejoice, and I know today we're rejoicing, so I want you to help me to rejoice. So somebody say Jabulani. Jabulani. All right, but I want you to do this with me at some point. So let me see your hands up like this. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you. All right. It's a song about rejoicing. Today we are rejoicing because of the 40 years of Fida in Kenya. You can clap with me. You can dance. Hey. Let me see you guys. Let me see you. This side, I can't see you. Yeah. We are rejoicing. If you're rejoicing, clap with me, sing with us, dance with us, rejoice with us. Hey! Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been dancing in the rain. No. Wait. So we had agreed. We said somebody say Jabulani. Jabulani. All right, just chill. Let's see if they get it. I've been dancing in the rain. All right, so this is the part where you come in, okay? So when I sing that part, you guys Jabulani. Sindio? All right, let's go. Let me see your hands from the side. I've been dancing in the rain. Amazing, you guys are great. And I've been holding hands with you. There's always just a chance, Jabulani, for you to find romance, Jabulani. Yeah, 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 I've been dancing in the rain. Are we dancing? And I've been holding hands with you. Yes. Jabulani, the people sing and dance. Jabulani, there's always just a chance. Jabulani, for you to find romance. Jabulani. right, let me see your hands in the air as we celebrate. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you. All right. Remember our part. I've been dancing in the rain. Yeah. And I've been holding hands with you. Yeah. Jambalani, the people sing and dance. Jambalani, there's always just a chance. Jambalani, for you to find romance. Jambalani, said you can sing, dance, love, feel. Jambalani, said you can sing, dance, love, feel. Jambalani, yeah, 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 said you can sing, dance, love, feel. Jambalani. Thank you so much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Now, today is going to be a very energetic evening. So, please, when I say good evening with some high energy, I expect to respond with good evening with some high energy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Good evening again.
Good evening.
Welcome to this very, very, very important gala where we are celebrating Fida Kenya at 40 and also awarding some very, very high achievers in our society. I want us to begin with a word of prayer and our national anthem. We know that our national anthem itself is a prayer. But we'll begin with the national anthem and then we shall come to some prayer. National anthem of the Republic of Kenya, circle in the back.
Mani Nahuru Ratu Patina Ustawi Amkenindugu Zetu Tufanye sote bidii nasi tujitoe kwa nguvu nchi yetu ya Kenya tunayoipenda, tuwe tayari kuilinda na tujenge taifa letu. Ndio wajibu wetu. Kenya istahili heshima, tuungane mikono pamoja kazini kila siku tuwena shukrani.
I'm going to call Ms. Janet Nyango, who is the Deputy Executive Director at Fida Kenya, to come and lead us with a word of prayer. Let's remain standing.
Let's humble ourselves for a word of prayer. Father, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, we humble ourselves this evening before you. We want to say thank you. Thank you so much, my Father, for the gift of a beautiful day, my Father, for the gift of good health, for the gift of all these women and men who are gathered here before you today to celebrate, my Father, the journey of Fida Kenya, the journey that started as a dream, my Father. 40 years later, we've been able to support women and girls in this country to seek justice. How we humble ourselves this moment and invite you into our presence, my Father, that you may be able to lead us, my Father, even as we celebrate people who have contributed to so much excellence of this organization. Thank you, my Father, for provision. Thank you for every foot that has stepped here today, my Father. We pray that you may cover us with your precious blood, give us spiritual purpose. You may cover all of us, my Father, so when we finish all this, we shall give you all the praise and honor. Thank you, God, for this evening. We pray all this in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you very much. As you take your seat, I'd like you to turn around and shake the hands of 3 people and tell them, welcome, Fida is 40. Tell them, welcome, Fida is 40. And let's take a seat. Okay, I only said 3 people. 3. After you've done 3, let's take our seats now. Karibuni sana, ladies and gentlemen. Fida is how old? 40. How old again?
40.
Fida is this beautiful millennial that has a lot of energy and has a lot to share, but life has just begun. Let's take our seats. Our chief guest for this evening, the Honorable Chief Justice, Martha Coleman, represented by the Honorable Justice Henry, Chief of the Court of Appeal, the Governor of Kwale County, Her Excellency Fatima Atani, Court of Appeal judges present, the Honorable Jamila Mohammed, the Honorable Adam Sherule, High Court judges present, Ms. Matthew Wanjao, the Secretary to the Cabinet, Madam Harriet Chigai, the President's Advisor on Gender, will be joining us, chairpersons of commissions present, other members of constitutional commissions present, members of the
To everyone. We also have Advocate Boyd Elizabeth. I think she's here with us today. We also have board members Phyllis and Angela Modubo, who are also part of supporting the initiatives. Let's give them a hand of applause. We also have a great secretary team, the person who just prayed here today, the Deputy Executive Director, Janet, and her team, who are able to provide secretarial services to this advisory committee made up of members. So thank you so much to the Secretariat. So this event could not have come at a better time, a moment when Fida Kenya is proudly celebrating 40 years, 40 remarkable years of impact and transformation
a handful of visionary women lawyers in 1985, some of them seated here today, have evolved into a membership of 12 women advocates, women rights organizations, defenders, and champions of justice. Our members remain the heartbeat of this organization, giving their expertise, their passion, and their time through our pro bono lawyer program to ensure that no woman or girl walks alone in the pursuit of justice. Allow me to especially recognize our lifetime members, the trailblazers whose unwavering commitment has led us to this path as we celebrate 40 years. Their mentorship, their service remain a cornerstone of our strength and legacy. This evening, we celebrate the impactful leadership of the past and the current board members. Each has carried the mantle of stewardship with courage, with vision, ensuring that Fida Kenya remains a credible, professional, and sustainable institution. Through their leadership, we have successfully navigated governance reforms, expanded our footprint across all the 47 counties, and strengthened accountability and transparency in our operations beyond Kenya. I highlight in our journey as an institution the fact that our dream of having a Fida house is near, a symbol of financial stability, a symbol of sustainability, and independence. This project represents our collective dreams as an institution of creating a mediation center that not only hosts legal aid clinics and mediation rooms, but will offer a safe space for our women and girls in Kenya who are in distress, who are victims of gender-based violence, who need the safe space. The progress we have made indeed in a testament is a testament to our collective resilience and the generosity of our friends, our members, our development partners, and our trustees. To our trustees, we thank you for your continued guidance and oversight as we steer this ship towards self-reliance and long-term impact. Fida Kenya's journey has been guided by clear and deliberate strategy. We have been very deliberate on our strategic plan, and our current strategic plan, based on 4 decades of advocacy and legal aid work, charting a very bold course, and I dare say the boldest so far towards a just, inclusive, and peaceful nation. We are committed to deepening our partnerships across government, both national and county government, the private sector, the civil society, to expand women's access to justice, to amplify women's voices in leadership, and promote gender-responsive governance and development. Our annual general meetings have consistently been vibrant spaces of accountability, of democracy, and membership engagement, embodying the spirit of transparency, collective leadership that defines who we are, Fida Kenya at 40. As we celebrate this milestone, we remain a forward-looking organization, evolving with the times, embracing innovation, embracing creativity, and mentoring the next generation of feminist leaders. The future of Fida Kenya is bright, so bright, anchored in strong governance, credible partnerships, and unyielding belief in the equality for all. To our partners, to our donors, to our friends, thank you for walking this journey with us. Your trust and collaboration have made every victory possible. Indeed, as we usher in the next decade, we look forward to deepening our alliances with you, strengthening our movement, and continuing to build a Kenya where women and girls can lead, where women and girls can lead, where women and girls can thrive in dignity and equality. We especially welcome you to this inaugural Fida Kenya Excellence Award, which will be the second part of our celebration to commemorate 40 years of promoting gender equality. We aim to celebrate successes within our membership, our beneficiaries, our development partners, friends, and all other partners to ensure that their contributions to promote women and girls in this society are not only amplified, but are recognized and appreciated. We aim to publicly value excellence and encourage more women and girls to contribute to Fida Kenya's vision and mission, particularly society that upholds and respects women and girls. Here's to 40 years of courage. Here is to 40 years of sisterhood, to 40 years of access to justice, and to the many, many more ahead. As I sit down, I want you to say with me, when I say Viva Fida, you say Fida at 40. And we're going to say it 5 times. Viva Fida! Viva Fida! Fida at 40. Fida at 40. Thank you and enjoy the evening.
Oh, another round of applause to our chair. I love that. Viva Fida! Viva Fida! Thank you so much to our chair. I want to acknowledge the presence now of Caroline Karimi, the Director Legal, representing the Honorable Harriet Chigai. Thank you so much for being here. And also convey the apologies from His Excellency Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, who, as you know, is a great friend of FIDA. He couldn't make it this evening, but sent his contribution through Ambassador Juliet Sijeni. He also sponsored by paying for a table. We love those kinds of friends of FIDA, don't we? A round of applause for him. At this juncture, it is my extreme honor to ask to come to the stage to speak with us and share a few words of wisdom. A woman who really and truly embodies and has embodied throughout her life and her career what FIDA stands for. Bold, courageous, not afraid to speak up. As I learned from her in an interview that she once took, she was not taught to be shy. She wasn't. Senior counsel, leader of the People Liberation Party, and one of our greatest FIDA Kenya members. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Senior Counsel Honorable Martha Karua. Oh, don't let it stop until she comes up onto the stage.
I don't know whether it's I wasn't taught or I wasn't ready. I expected to be taught a little later. Good evening, everyone. May I write on the protocols that have already been established and say that from here, you all look beautiful and you all look like my party member. We are wondering who took the color first, but FIDA reminds me that the color, FIDA was always purple. So maybe I came with the color purple in my head from FIDA, and when I saw its beauty in the ACT Wazalendo meeting in Tanzania, we decided purple was the color. It's the color of hope. So I'm glad to join you this evening to celebrate a great milestone, FIDA Kenya's 40 years of existence. We are told life begins at, so the life of FIDA is just about to begin. And if you allow me, I'll recognize one of the founding members present, who is Honorable Lillian Mwaura, Senior Counsel. I was chatting with her as we sat there, who were the founding members, because I want to confess to you all that some of us are named founding members. We are not. I must tell you, I'm not a founding member. And therefore, FIDA will have to correct its records. So as I was asking Lillian, because I remember it was founded in 85, and I want you to know that in 1985, I was so unaware of myself that when asked by the late Justice Nyarangi on the stairs of the High Court, because I was a magistrate then, whether I would join the other women at, it was at Hilton, isn't it? Okay, KICC, one of the two places. I asked him to do what? You know? Because I didn't think that I needed to attend a women's gathering. Having heard, as I grew up, women need to gossip, I forgot I was a woman. And anything I thought about women, I was thinking about myself. So I must tell you that it couldn't have been me in 1985 and therefore it was Lydian Mwaura, SC, Surinda Kapila, the late, Justice Abida Ali, Jane Michuki, the late Anne Mutua, Catherine Kola, Anne Karaoke, a Fida member in diaspora. She lives in the US and sends her greetings this evening. Sally Gedere, Anne Kimani, Ambassador Rachel Omamo, Caroline Sammons. I am told it's a lawyer who used to work here. I don't know whether she's anymore here. Sally Gedegi. The second generation, that's where I come in. Grace Gedu, Martha Karua, Beatrice Duta, Anne Mururu, Dr. Nancy Barasa, Christine Hayanga, Christine Agimba, Joyce Kaminwa, Justice Joyce Kaminwa, late, Kaplana Rawal, and others, and Joyce Majiwa, Senior Counsel. And some, this is not exhaustive for the second generation, but of the founder is totally exhaustive. I would ask you to use the good offices of Senior Counsel Lydian Mwaura so that we do not get fame we do not deserve. It's not so bad. Joining as a second generation is not bad because we've also done our contribution. And I want you to know, when I say second generation, when did I join? I actually joined in 1990. And I remember I joined and was immediately sent by Fida with my own money. Those days there was no partner money. Both me and Beatrice Duta were sent to Uganda. We paid for ourselves, had just been taken by the NRA. And they were very, very good on women. And I remember the Fida conference in Uganda. We were actually being met by government protocol officers. I actually found my Damascus moment in Uganda. I found the women organized, and I came back empowered, and we became very active in Fida. The rest is history. I hope that in many of these gatherings, there are those who, like me, who may not be aware of themselves, who find a Damascus moment. But I want to say well done to Fida. If Fida had not sent me to Uganda, maybe my Damascus moment would have taken longer. So some of the impact of an organization is not just what we see, the number of cases in their law books. It's also through interaction, through bringing women together, that great things happen. We grow and we learn from each other. I had already said it's an honor to be here to celebrate. Very briefly, women and justice in a changing nation. Our country is at a defining moment, socially, politically, and morally. We are witnessing great change, new technologies, new political voices, and shifting economic realities. Yet amidst all this change, one truth remains. The measure of a nation's progress will always be how it treats its women and girls, and generally the marginalized in society. When women cannot walk safely on our streets, when survivors of gender-based violence are met with indifference, when young girls drop out of school for reasons of poverty or culture, then our development is hollow. Justice must evolve with the times, not just in law, but in spirit. A changing nation demands a justice system that listens, protects, empowers, one that evolves with a changing time. For over 4 decades, Fida has actually stood as the legal heartbeat of women's rights in this country. Members, we should be proud because you have defended victims of violence, challenged unjust laws, collaborated with others for the women's gains in our 2010 Constitution, guided countless women through the maze of our justice system, and proven that when you lift women, you lift the entire society. Your work has ensured that constitutional guarantees of equality are not mere words of paper, but living promises. You have shown that the law, when guided by conscience, becomes not a weapon of oppression, but a tool of liberation. Realizing we are many speakers, I will not go beyond there, but I'll say this. We haven't finished business. We have not accomplished equality. It's a continuous journey, it's a work in progress. There's so much more each one of us can do. There's so much more the society and an organization like Fida can do. But I am so proud of Fida that 40 years on, you stand strong, you have expanded. This is not where we were 40 years ago. Rights, but also generally on human rights and on the path of progress. Our members are everywhere. They are sitting in office as Chief Justice, as Registrar, as in all other departments. Women are everywhere. And courtesy of Fida, we will continue to grow in all the branches of government. Speaking to you right now is standing President of Kenya. Standing because the seat, there's somebody already sitting on the seat. I'm hovering close by because we must continue to shatter the glass ceiling. So onwards, Fida and Viva Fida. Viva Fida! Viva Fida! Viva Fida! Asanteni sana, bless you.
Wow. I stand corrected. Her Excellency. Yes? Her Excellency, the Honorable Martha Karua, standing President of the Republic of Kenya. And you were right, Your Excellency. I broke protocol. Please forgive me. I think it was my excitement of sitting so close to you and waiting to hear your words. But what a tone that it has set for this evening, has it not? Another round of applause, please. Not indeed much more to be done until the ceiling no longer exists. Up next, I want to invite to the stage to speak to us the Executive Director, Fida Kenya, Anne Ireri, and as she comes up to acknowledge the presence of Kabata Mora, who I'm sure I saw come in. Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for him, the Vice President, Law Society of Kenya. Anne.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening once again. Viva Fida! And don't you look lovely? Yes. Thank you very much. It's indeed a tough task to come after the Honorable Excellency, Martha Karua, and we really appreciate her. And I remind her that at the height of COVID in 2019, she indeed launched our Board Agada Leadership Academy. So thank you very much. Our chief guest, the Honorable Chief Justice, Martha Koome, very ably represented by the Honorable Helen Omondi, Judge of the Court of Appeal, and the President of the International Association of Women Judges, and all protocols observed. Allow me to write on the protocols handouts. Before I start my remarks, allow me to request us to once again and to take a moment of silence, and I'll request our Secretariat team to scroll the names of our departed sisters and trailblazers who very ably charted the path for us. and be truly useful. Secretariat team. Thank you. It began as a dream, one woman's conviction that justice should not depend on one's ability to pay a lawyer. In 1977, after representing a widow in the landmark Rufus Munya case, Advocate Lillian Moore, now senior counsel, saw how the justice system often silenced women. That encounter planted a seed that someday women would find justice on their own terms. The first Fida Kenya office was a single shared room in Nairobi, run by volunteers using borrowed desks. The cases that walked in were heartbreaking: women beaten and battered, widowed, evicted, or disinherited, but they also carried hope. More often was a promise that the law could be a shield, not a weapon. Over the decades, that single desk has become a movement. Today, Fida Kenya operates from 3 regional offices in Mombasa and Kisumu, supported by over 1,400 registered members, 500 volunteer advocates, and a professional team of 35 full-time staff. The institution engages a huge pool of interns and consultants while implementing over 10 funded projects each year. Fida Kenya's network of partnerships continues to expand, working directly with 24 community-based organizations, 26 champions, 157 women's rights organizations, and 17 student leadership movements across the county. I'm certain that deserves a round of applause. Through this collaboration, Fida is strengthening local justice mechanisms, advancing gender equality, and nurturing a new generation of advocates of women's rights. Over the years, Fida Kenya has facilitated women's alternative justice systems towards the realization of their social, economic, political, and cultural rights. This has been transformative for the women, their families, and the society. Beyond individual cases, Fida Kenya has driven systemic change through strategic litigation and advocacy for gender-responsive laws and policies. Through its Access to Justice program, which remains the flagship program of the organization, Fida Kenya has touched more than 4 million women and children through provision of legal aid, representation, mediation, and psychosocial support, touching lives in every county, turning victims into victims and silence into testimony. In line with this mission, in 2024 alone, Fida Kenya conducted 27 prison visits to support incarcerated women through legal education, psychosocial support, and integration programs, transforming despair into dignity. In 2024, more than 10,000 clients were served with an 80% success rate in mediation and thousands through the toll-free line 0800-720-501. The Pro Bono Lawyers team, started in 1997, now boasts over 500 volunteer lawyers across Kenya who take cases free of charge. Together, they have handled thousands of matters ranging from SGBD, custody, succession, and matrimonial disputes to labor and land cases. At Fida, every client carries a story of a woman or a girl who refused to be defined by her pain or her circumstances. Take, for instance, in Busia, a widow spent 18 years fighting for her rightful share of her father's land. With Fida's help, she finally won, and she stated, "I began this case when I was a young woman, and now my hair is white, but I can finally settle the orphans my parents left." Or in Narok, an elderly mother
sought a share of her late daughter's estates, a request that clashed with Maasai customary norms, which deny inheritance to mothers once their daughter is married. Through Fida Kenya's intervention of mediation, compulsion met culture. The son-in-law agreed to support the mother-in-law, awarding her Kenya shillings 1.2 million for her upkeep. Kenya refused to close its doors, and so it opened new ones online virtually. Within weeks, the organization had responded to over 5,000 cases that were reported through the toll-free number. The response by Fida Kenya was swift: legal advice, shuttle mediation, virtual pre-trial, pro bono referral, and psychosocial care. Beyond individual cases that have referred to, Fida Kenya has shaped the justice landscape itself. As a member of the Court Users Committee, the Steering Committee on Mediation, and allow me to recognize our Honorable Chair, Justice Muchenele, the Alternative Justice System, the National Council on the Administration of Justice, numerous women prisons district boards. We have ensured that gender justice is envisioned, designed, and delivered. For years, Fida Kenya envisioned a space where justice would meet dignity, a safe, permanent home for women seeking decades marked by consistent charity and visionary leadership. A dedicated committee identical in shaping Kenya's landscape. Through the policy advocacy program, Fida has protected constitutional gains, advanced the two-thirds gender principle, and in the county and national governments to increase women's representation in leadership and push for new frontiers of equality. The organization aggressive vote Agada Camp has ensured that women are elected and nominated into office, both at national and county level. And the leading element to that is indeed the wonderful, amazing, Her Excellency Governor Fatuma Achani, who, by the way, is a former Fida Kenya staff member, and we pride ourselves in that. This evening, as I finalize, Fida stories are at the heart of resilience and rebirth. And today, we will hear from two amazing trailblazers. As Fida Kenya marks 40 years, thank you. From shared depth to robust digital justice centers, from legal aid sessions to nationwide movements, the journey has been about one thing: seeing the woman, seeing her pain, seeing her strength, and celebrating her resilience. In every courthouse, mediation room, prison, and village, Fida's vision endures and ensures that we create a just society where women and girls live free from discrimination, violence, and inequality. As we celebrate 4 decades of advancing women's rights and justice, the organization stands as a testament to solidarity and the power of collective action. Allow me to appreciate in a very, very special way our donors and partners who have stood with us for 40 years, our membership, our pro bono lawyers, our community champions who have carried the vision and mission of Fida Kenya. And I cannot forget to mention the amazing secretariat staff and teams over the 40 years who number close to 500. We are the engine behind the impact of the organization. And at this point, through your permission, I know we are many of us, just to give testament of Fida's power. Allow me to request who are here, who have been part of the Fida Kenya Secretariat stand. And there's reason behind it. We have past and present staff members who are occupying such powerful offices in our country. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you, and indeed, as Gloria Steinem states, the story of women's struggle for equality belongs to no single feminist, nor to any one organization, but the collective efforts of all who care about human rights. Thank you very much for listening to me.
A warm round, please, for the Executive Director. The time now is 7:30. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's me not sure. And we'll be having lunch shortly there. No, dinner. We'll be having dinner shortly. But before we go for dinner, let's hear some of the testimonials but also let's acknowledge the presence of the leadership of the Law Society of Kenya. We have, led by the President, Faith Diambo, the Vice President, Dr. Maona, the Chair of the LSK Nairobi branch, Eric Kivuva, is also here. We also acknowledge the presence of some magistrates who are here with us, the Honorable Grace Sitati, the Honorable Barbara Kini, the Honorable Petsedis Aduke, Honorable Harriet Okello, Honorable Peter Muhori, and Honorable Jeff Lemayan. A round of applause, please. So let's hear from a lady who's just been mentioned here by Annie Reri, Teresa Njoroge of Clean Start. She'll come and just tell us briefly in a minute, because Teresa, it's between you and dinner, so remember that. And then Dr. Diana Kamande from the Come Together Widows and Orphans organization will also come just right after her to also tell us the story of Fida organization. Karibu sana. A round of applause, please.
A very good evening. All protocols observed. Our incoming Honorable Madam President. Indeed, the future belongs to those who believe in their dreams. Madam Senior Counsel Lillian, it is on your shoulders that we stand today as we celebrate the 40-year anniversary of Fida. As you've had, my name is Teresa Njoroge, and like Maya Angelou says, I come as one, but I stand as 10,000 this evening, representing in this room, indeed, the incarcerated women and formerly incarcerated women in this country. I served the year sentence at Langata Women Maximum Prison, accompanied by a period of about close to about 6 years in and out of the court, seeking for justice. My father said to me, let's turn to Fida. And that's how I came into contact with other women who truly believed in finding justice for women who had truly not been heard, not seen within the courts of justice. Fida gave me free legal representation, and after about 2.5 years, I got cleared of any wrongdoing. I got compensated by the government of Kenya. I got justice. But this is the most powerful part about what we're celebrating here today. 10 years since founding Clean South Africa, we have supported more than 10,000 women coming out of prison in this country to rebuild their lives post-incarceration. Women who now not only have gotten redemption, but are rebuilding their lives and supporting their children. It's a great honor to have our chair to our board, Madam Renee Gamau, here as well. Yes, it's 40 years. Thank you for serving us with us, Madam Renee Gamau. Yes, it's been 40 years of Fida, but truly, we are praying for another 40 years. And even as Clean South celebrates these 10 years, we truly pray that Fida will continue so that we can give access to justice to those who truly deserve it. In conclusion, this is what I want to say as I celebrate today. Justice does not end in the courtroom. It continues in building socially inclusive communities. Because after and above justice has been administered in the courtrooms, these are family members. These are people who continue, to fend and care for their family. So yes to fair justice, but most importantly, to thinking after release from those prisons. Life must continue. Think about offering trust, opportunity to corridors of power when they do not offer justice, break dignity, opportunity, so on and so forth. Let's think about that as we celebrate these 40 years of justice. Thank you so very much to what you're doing, Fida. Viva Fida! Thank you. Thank you very much.
And the standing president is standing and says, let's all stand up and acknowledge Teresa. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Teresa. I know I'm supposed to be an MC and I'm not supposed to be injecting, but now, no, we have got to say no to this kind of stories, right? It cannot just be Teresa's testimony because it is abnormal for Teresa to give a testimony. We should come to an end. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Let's welcome Dr. Diana Kamande, who also will come and give a testimony of the work that her organization has done with the support of Fida. Dr. Kamande, tafadhali karibu sana. Let's welcome her with a warm round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. Allow me to stand on the already established protocol. One who tried to kill the whole family, and when his attempt failed, he turned the sword to himself, that was my husband. I became a young widow, left with 2 children of my parents. Told the whole story, and I was accused of my husband's murder. So I was accused that I was the one who killed him, and everybody was against me, the community, the family, and everybody. I survived with quite a number of injuries, and because it was out of domestic violence, he had tried to kill me, and then it didn't work. So today, you can see I have scars on my face, outfitted with metal plates on my hand. I survived with a head surgery and a breast surgery. But still, the community judged. As always, the community will judge women harshly. Fought for my rights, and finally I found my rights. My daughters were disowned. I was told I had not given birth because girls are not children. So I was disowned together with my daughters. And I decided, because I have lost my justice, how many women go through this silently? I was lucky that I'd gone to school. But what about maybe women who were in rural areas and they had not been lucky enough maybe to go to school and they have gone through this kind of injustice? And I decided to step up. When I decided to step up, I didn't know how to start, and I didn't know because I'm not a lawyer, and these were injustices that were being meted on women like myself. How was I supposed to pick up my broken pieces and also help other women to pick up their broken pieces? I remember walking to Fida. I Googled, went to Fida. I found then the executive director, Christine, and Madam Irene, who supports psychosocial program. We had a long chat, and they were ready to support me, support women like myself. I registered a CPO, and we started several programs. One of the programs that we embrace so highly to date is access to justice. We have walked a journey with Fida. This is the 13th year that we are working with Fida, and one of the very successful story that you will hear in our organization, Come Together Widows and Orphans organization, you hear about succession. Succession is a thorn in the flesh of widows. Succession, for me, I believe the law of succession was made for women, because when we've I remember when we were with Fida at Safari Park, we were able to walk a journey together with Fida, and currently we have 2 widows who are MCAs in this country. So for me, Fida has been a blessing to me as a person, and it has become a blessing to many widows of this country. If you didn't know that, this country has over 8 million widows. We have not put widowers. Kenya has over 8 million widows. We are still pushing with other development partners how we can collect the data. Widowhood is an issue in this country, and especially young women who are being widowed. It is a number that we cannot ignore. They are crying for justice. Through the Access to Justice program with Fida, we were able to realize the discriminatory laws that have made women to lag behind and women to lose their justice. And currently, we are working, actually we are in the final stages of a widowed persons bill in this country, and we are very happy that Fida has helped us from the time we conceived this vision. Our go-to place is always Fida as women, because you don't know another place to go to. And Fida challenged me because I thought I was too old to go back to school. And I remember I walked into Nairobi University and went to African Women's Studies Center. I'm an alumni of African Women's Studies Center. And I was taught about governance, women in leadership, and constitution, and it made my work. When I go back to my women at the ground, I'm able to talk to them and listen. Currently, we have been able to support over 100,000 widows in this country through our Access to Justice program. We do paralegal training, and we also teach them on economic empowerment activities, and we partner with quite a number of agencies like Women Enterprise Fund, the Uwezo Fund, so that we can bring them together. We do a lot of work, and I know even in Kwale County, we are working with Tuwajali Wajane. I know Governor is aware of that, and many other parts of this country. So I stand in the words of, on the words of Ban Ki-moon that no woman should lose her rights, her justice, or her dignity just because she lost her husband. Thank you.
The faces, the voices, the sounds of the stories that have been impacted by the work that we do. And work is still waiting to be done. There's so much more. Another round of applause for Teresa Njoroge and for Diana Kamande. Next we hear from Mary Sirengo of Womankind World. And as Sirengo, welcome.
Good evening. I stand on all protocols. My name is Mary Sirengo from Women. I'm really happy to be here. Fida is one of our partners in a program called Awesome. We have been implementing this program for the last 5 years with other partners in Uganda and Ethiopia. And for the work that you continue. We are very proud as a part. We hope that we will continue to work together to advance the rights of women, young girls in the different parts of the country. I sincerely want to celebrate you, and I also want to share greetings from my colleagues. Womankind Worldwide is based in the UK, so my colleagues from the UK continue to celebrate you, and they're happy with the progress that you've made.
At least we are going to do that closer. Next is Joseph Kimani, who also doesn't take much time to speak. Joseph is representing the Royal Danish Embassy.
Viva Fida! Fida! Thank you very much. I bring greetings of the Royal Danish Embassy, His Excellency the Ambassador, and all my colleagues. And they are very warm congratulations on this auspicious occasion. 40 years. So as I move to my next point is to just explain why has Denmark continued to work with Fida over these years, over many, many, many years. Fida is an embodiment of compassion. Fida is an embodiment of offering hope. Is a resilient organization. Fida embodies stubborn optimism. Indeed, from the testimonies that you've had here from Teresa and Diana, stories of survival. But Fida has continued to accompany these women despite the clear challenges that we encounter every day. Fida is also a clear defender of justice. Fida is also a defender of dignity. Fida is a defender of democracy. Indeed, the embodiment of all this is that Fida is a prime defender of human rights. Let's clap for Fida. Greater role that one can play, greater noble role that one can play as a human being than being a human rights defender. So we commend Fida for the good work that you have done. That is why Denmark continues to work with Fida. And indeed, I can say from excellent moving forward. To conclude, let me congratulate the team, the outstanding staff, and in the membership. You have done well. I want to say thank you on behalf of Denmark for allowing us to be part of this outstanding story. Viva Fida! Viva Fida! Thank you very much.
Joseph, you already well dressed. Here, the party leader is here. You can talk to the leadership of the party. I know the Secretary General of the PLP is also here. There are 3 serving stations, so as soon as I give you a signal, you just basically just rise up your table, go serve, come back. We are here tonight to celebrate 40 years and also and celebrate very many people and work and work with them. When you do our members of the party, we all will work with them tonight. All you decide what you want to do. But at some point you decide what to do. At some point we shall fight. So our leader
join us to sing and dance and look to music and enjoy this lunch between rejoicing and celebrating. Show us a continent.